In this segment, we're going to talk about our Dupli-Color vinyl and fabric coating. Vinyl and fabric coating can be put on seats such as this, dashboards, anything that's vinyl or simulated leather within a car. We had this seat in the back of our Chevy Colorado, which you can see behind the seat here, and we had painted it blue previous to this. We want to change it back to a charcoal look, so we're going to go ahead and put this nice charcoal gray on there. We also come in about a dozen colors with some Fast and Furious colors such as the blue, the red, a silver, a yellow, and then we also have some OEM matched colors as well. What we want to do normally with a vinyl and fabric is you want to get in there, you want to get any kind of wax or grease or anything off that seat. People tend to use a lot of protectants on their seats, and you want to make sure they get that off there first, as that's going to basically create a barrier between the seat and the paint. You want to get that off there first so the paint can etch into that seat. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start cleaning this seat off with Dupli-Color Prep Wipe, and then we're going to come back and spray it in a couple minutes. As I said previously, what you want to do here is you want to get all the armor or whatever you might have on this seat, any kind of protecting, you want to get it off there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this. I'm going to get a nice dry cloth, and I'm going to wipe that off of there so it doesn't stay on there, it doesn't ride on there. So I'm going to make sure I wipe this down real good. Got that good. On this, I'm using a medium, kind of a medium tack masking tape here, and I want to make sure when you're taping something like this off, you want to make sure that you kind of work it into the seam where you have it and press down real good, so any paint doesn't really spill over into that, so to speak, as you're spraying. Now that I have the seat all prepped, we got all the any kind of contaminants off the seat, any kind of Armor All type protectant products that we had on there. We get that off there. I got it all taped off, as you can see in the front. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a couple of nice light coats of the charcoal gray on there, and we'll get a little buildup of that. I've shaken this can for about 2 full minutes to get the pigment all shaken up. So we're ready to go with that. I'm also going to throw on my mask and my goggles, as always, for safety. And we're in a well-ventilated area as well. Test my spray pattern. On this particular can, we do have the Dan Vern fan spray, so you can get a vertical or horizontal motion out of it coming out of the can. A lot of times with a product like this, you're going to be moving your can up and down and around and everything, and what you might want to make sure of, since it's such a big area, is that you're not getting any excess drip on that orifice of the nozzle from moving around. So I'm going to wipe it from time to time just to make sure I don't get anything on there. You can see I'm putting it on a nice even coat here. Pretty steady, pretty even. And you can see that nice charcoal look starting to show through. As with any product, you want to stay about 6 to 8 inches away from this. Unless I'm putting on nice light coats, but with the high pigment level we have in this paint, this coating, it really does cover nice. You don't need a tremendous amount to cover it, but we're going to put a few good coats on there. Project this size, you might need a couple cans of paint. I have another one ready to go in case I need it. This paint has a lot of adhesion promoter in it, so it's going to really bite to those seats real well. Something like this, you need a lot of flexibility, and we put flexibility in here. We put UV inhibitors so the sun doesn't fade it, and we also put the adhesion promoter in so it really just bites right down into the seat.